Okay, this is Forked Deer. It's in the key of D. I'll play it once and then go through it slowly. So because this is in D, on A and D, you'll have high 2. So 2 and 3 touch and then space on either side. And then on E, because you need a G natural on E, 1 and 2 will touch. So those are your finger patterns. So you're going to start on 3 on A, and then you're going to run up from that stepwise to 3 on E. So you're going to run 3 to 3, or if you want the notes, D to A. And you can do whatever you want in terms of bowings. I'm trying to play this with as few slurs or anything as possible, just for the sake of simplicity. So start 3 on A. You're going to walk up to your 3rd finger and then go back down to 1. And then your next phrase starts on 2, on that G natural. So you play 2, up to 3, and then down to open E. And now play your first phrase again. So start 3 on A, on that D, walk up to 3 on E, back to 1, and now you're going to play 2 to 2, but note that this is a low 2, and you're going to go down to a high 2 for your C sharp. And then skip to A. Play your first phrase again. So start 3 on A and walk up to 3 on E, down to 1, and then the next phrase, 2, up to 3, down to open E, and now here's your ending. Start 3 on A on that D, to 1, open A, down to 2 on D, F sharp, and walk down to open D. So let's walk through the A part. Start your run A3 on D, up to 3, 1, 2, 3, down to open E, 3 on A, up to 3, 1, and now 2 to 2, low to high, skip to open A, back to A3, up to 3, 1, 2, 3, and then down to open A3, 1, open, now 2, and walk down. There's your A part. Your B part is going to have a lot of this rhythm. So that shuffle. It's easier if you do a long bow and then 2 short bows. So long, short, rather than trying to play them all the same length, because your short will start to get out of control if you're trying to use the same amount of bow. Don't ask me how I know that. So you start open A, and then A2, back to A, and now 2 on D, and 1. So open, 2, C sharp, open A, 2 on D, F sharp. And then down to 1. And now the next phrase starts the same, except here you have a run. So you start open A, and now 2 to open, and walk up to A3. Land on that D. 2, open, 1, 2, 3. first phrase again, but the very ending is different. Open, 2, open A, D2, 1, and walk all the way down. So if that was unclear, let me do it again. So instead of the first phrase where you end on D1, on that E, this time you walk from 2 all the way down to open. And now you do your ending run, which is going to start on G1, on A. And on G, you're going to have spaces between 1 and 2 and between 2 and 3. So you have a high 3 here. So start G1 and walk all the way up to D3. And then you're going to end it on D1. G1, A. To D1, E. And now your ending run starts D2, F sharp, back to open D, and walk up to 2, and then end on D. So when you put them together, start your G1, 1, 2, open, up to 2, open. So your whole B part, you start open A, to 2, open A, D2, 1, A, 2, and then walk up to 3, open A, 2, A, D2, 1 open, and your run, G1, high 3, and there's the song.